Welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time we beat Rahab, who very much did not enjoy the touch of sunlight. Shout out to Elthwar, who says, "Your surprise at the possibility of a shark and finding the idea that it was a vampire less concerning reminded me of the Tumblr meme of, what would you find more surprising to knock on your door, a fairy or a walrus? And the consensus was the walrus, seemingly because people can understand why a walrus showing up shouldn't be there, while fairies are much vaguer, ranging from a slightly unusual human to a weird animal, making it easier to imagine a reasonable option, I suppose." And I appreciate Justin Jones going, "I think this is an accidental repeat of the previous video. Oh well, I'll leave it going. Drop a like and add this comment, because why not? Question, could the Soul Reaver harm/destroy a Nazgul? I suppose that depends entirely on whether or not they still have souls after bonding themselves to, Sauron. Would you rather have your soul torn out, or undergo strogification, or be assimilated by the Borg? Ooh, that's a tough fucking one. Because there was a first-person strogification sequence in Quake 4, and that was fucked up. I have a vivid memory of just blurting out, "My legs! I needed those!" when they are removed. I think if for those three choices, I would go with being assimilated by the Borg. Because the odds aren't great, but it is still technically curable. I don't know if you can come back from being a Strog, and you definitely don't come back from being Reaved. Something I meant to say during the first run of this episode, I like the music in this part of the game, especially the organ. Also, this might sound a little strange, but other parts of this particular piece of music give you a Metroid Prime vibe. I think I see where you're coming from. Yeah, that game had a very singular sound. To answer your question vis-a-vis vampires in space, I think that if the vampire in question could avoid direct exposure to sunlight, it might be fine. Of course, it depends on what type of vampire we're talking about. Ones from the strain would not be fine, as they still have biological processes, whereas a vampire in the tradition of Fright Night would probably be okay. Vampires in the same cut as Bram Stoker's Dracula, I'm not sure. Dracula, as explained in the novel, can be exposed to sunlight, though it weakens him. In any instance, even if the vampire in question could hang out in vacuum, it would probably still hurt like hell. You're probably not wrong about that. Oh, your vampires in space remark reminded me of a more obscure film, Life Force. Go watch it. It's a good film. I'll have to check that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and, save again. I don't love the swimming controls, but I suspect it's the only way out of the room, so... Oh yeah, I meant to check the options. See if there was a way around that. It was just invert horizontal, invert vertical again, and I feel like I don't want to ruin the land settings to fix the water settings. Okay, I see what I'm doing here, yeah. I'm still hugging the wall, but I think the issue I had before was that you don't need to hold up, you just steer.
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas.
I was wondering about that.
Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Because we'd been seeing the orcs all over the place, but, you know, like Dumas' goons are the first ones we saw. Odd. You didn't think I forgot, did you? Yeah, now it's to you guys. It seemed to mean something to me when they introduced Dumas first, but then his guys are just wandering the countryside. I wondered if he was even still alive. Ah. Huh. I really thought I'd be able to pull on that. Dang. Guess I'd need to be able to walk underwater to do that. Well, nuts to this. You have no power here. Oh, right, yes. I don't gain the power to swim in this mode. I am still ethereal. Oh, that's right, it was on the other side. I guess I stand out about the same. What do they mean by beyond the maelstrom? Oh, door doesn't open. Can't tell if that's the boss room in there. Because I do have to go through, which is annoying. Fuck yeah! I guess I can push them backwards. No. Damn it, me. In fact, Nope. Hang on, I went back and got that. I didn't put it in there after all, didn't I? Well, either way... Yes! I have retrieved the pipe. Right, I totally forgot about that. In fact, I was chiding myself for not shifting to ethereal right there. What is the maelstrom anyway? Oh, that's weird. I like that. The fuck was that? No, I can't attack underwater. That's good to know. Ah, nuts. Ah, fishmen. It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen. I don't feel so bad about this, because I have absolutely no idea where I'm meant to be. I always feel a bit bad when I start a session, and it's like, well, I guess I'd better run back to where I was. But, this? Nah. Not having any idea where I'm meant to be now? That doesn't feel like, entirely my fault. The fuck? Oh, that's the tomb of the Seraphim. Huh. I guess that makes sense. A frowny face and a sword. No! Oh, right. Don't go that way just because the camera's pointing that way, you fool. I wonder what's with these two spears. Alright, fine. I'll fight the fishman. You fucker. I mean, it would be one fucking thing if I could leave. No, I know where that is, yes. Around, and a maelstrom is a whirlpool, or like a big churning of water. They might mean that wall right there, which would be stupid. The only maelstrom we've seen is the one in the Lake of the Dead, but I don't think we want to go in there. That was a really stressful hitch, I'm just gonna say. You know what? Given the way the cameras work in these fucking sections, I'll just do this one on foot. I was right about the floors. There's just nothing here. Okay. So fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the merest peek to see what the hell they mean and how I'm supposed to get out of the abbey. Jump cut. Okay. That was not intuitive. It was a weird looking door that I knew had to mean something. But okay, you... Well, that would have been part of it, yeah. Where I can't attack underwater, but I can shoot the fireballs. Come on, get out of the way. This way. So this is pretty simple. Fairly certain I shouldn't have been able to see lightning through that. It's at one of the far ends of the room, I remember that. So the one I passed already. How dumb. Jumping back along the gargoyles was, silly. The fuck is that? Oh, well, I was going to describe it, but it isn't here in ethereal mode. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I'm in an underwater room, and it's full of, oh my god, are those egg sacs? Those are egg sacs. They've got fishmen in them. But they're like a big bubble with a fishman in it, and then like a meaty strand that surrounds the bubble and goes down to the floor. Oh, that's an important looking thing. Did you fuck right off already? All right. Odd. Wait a minute. Oh no, it just rotates this thing. Being very careful not to touch any of these. Looks like I don't need to. Yes, I can use the fireballs against them, but... Take that window. But those fireballs do not kill them, you will notice. I have found a fire. Oh, and a picture of the Soul Reaver when it was physical. It had a curvy blade going back and forth. Standard-ass grip. And the hilt was a skull with fangs and 4 sort of fingery points coming off of the sides.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy.
Metal.
Once baptized in this primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
Oh, it's, yeah, the Soul Reaver sticking into this, and it's full of fire. And now the blade is orange! Achievement unlocked. Primordial Flame. Obtain the Fire Reaver. Well, that feels interesting. Let me guess. Yeah, it doesn't play well with water. And the flame is out. No, D-pad is just more movement. A is jump, B is eat, Y is projectile, X is attack. Right bumper does nothing. Left bumper is the map. And it's not clicking the left stick. It's none of the commands, apparently. shit. Alright, that's a command I need to look up. Okay, so what it said is that once I have the Fire Reaver, I can bring it back by, well, I guess swinging the Reaver through fire. This is silly. It was maddeningly indirect to find that, though. Like, I went to the wiki and learned only that it was, oh no, this is confusing, actually. I totally thought there was going to be a, way out. Ah. Perhaps here. No. Wait a minute. Oh, that's two different doors. Okay. I didn't even pick up on that. Is it even the same one I was in? I think this is the one I was in. Pardon me. Excuse me. Ah! Right, okay, so this is where I did that. No, there was one in the middle. That's an up, that's how I got here. I guess we find out where this goes. Or is this just the same damned area? No, this is the same damned area. Oh, there's another one down here. Well, in any event, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.